What's up, world? It's your boy A Medina. I wanted to give a little story on this video about the time that I got lost in Mexico when I was about like 3 to 4 years old. I think it was actually like 4, because I remember this shit. I remember everything. I remember my mom told my aunt to watch me. You know, we were at the beach. I forgot what beach it was, but it was some beach in Mexico, deep in Mexico, because it was when we went to Guadalajara. I forgot what specific beach it was. I could ask my mom. I probably should have before giving this story, but I can always come back and, you know, clear up the details or whatever. But anyways, I remember my mom told my godmother, which is my dad's sister, my aunt Lourdes, my tia Lourdes, to take care of me. And she was watching me. I was walking with her, and we were walking with a bunch of other people, like from the family, because it was a bunch of our aunts and uncles, all of us, all blood related cousins, all together, like all aunts, uncles, everything, grandma, grandpas, like from not just my grandma and grandpas, but some of my other parts of my family's grandma and grandpas too, like my dad's. For example, my grandpa's brother was there too, like my grandpa's brothers, my grandpa's sisters, like it was everybody there, all the third cousins, everybody. So I'm walking with my my aunt Lourdes, and then I remember being near the waves, and we're walking with other family members as well. But for some reason, my tia Lourdes kind of like starts walking ahead of me and kind of gets distracted. And meanwhile, I remember like a wave kind of took me, but nothing serious where it takes me deep in. But you know, when you're when you're a kid and you're playing with the waves in the beginning, like the first little waves that are right there. Well, one of those little waves kind of knocked me down. And so by the time I got back up and I got the water out of my eye and stuff, like, you know, I wasn't drowning or nothing. I was just like in the area where it's not that deep, but the wave could still knock you down, especially if you're a kid, obviously. So that's what it did to me. So I just like took the wave, and then once I came back to reality, I like couldn't find my aunt no more, bro. I know she was nearby, but I didn't know where she was at exactly, bro. And then I started panicking, and sure enough, I couldn't find her, bro. I started walking around, and it made it worse, because the more I walked around, the more I lost her, the more I couldn't see where she was at no more. So I couldn't find her. I ended up some people, like indigenous looking people, that had like a little stand that they would sell like water and stuff like that. I forgot exactly what they would sell, but they pretty much held on to me and took care of me until this dude that had an ATV pulled up with my mom. And my mom was crying and just, you know, so relieved that she found me. And it was all thanks to these people that, thank God, they took care of me while my mom was looking for me. And people went out looking for me with ATVs, you know. Imagine these people were bad people. Who knows if